Welcome to today's video. Today I will be showing you what you can do on your guild island with farming, herb gardens, animal breeding and even laborers. So make sure you watch the video fully. Don't forget to join my Discord down in the description for giveaways and events. There's a giveaway going on right now, so don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your in-game name, and you can also check out my other videos. But apart from that, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna show you something. You can come to the market and you can actually select the, what's it called, the Prospector something. Yeah, so here you have the contract for it. I'm gonna go get one. Actually, it's easier to just buy tier 5. So let's take a tier 5 contractor. And you can also get a journal. You can buy them from them, but I'm just gonna buy one full journal. So with one full journal he should be able to work for one day. Let's just go to my island now and let's see how he works. So now that I'm on my island, let's go to the house. I mean, it's honestly not that hard to do laborers, it's pretty easy. But if you don't have a lot of them, I don't recommend doing it, and also if you don't have a lot of silver. So let's place him down on the corner right here. And you can see that he'll be ready in 30 minutes after placing. But the problem now is it has a he has a happiness. You can also buy journals from here to fill them up. So for example, if we take this one that I bought, not the trophy one but the Prospector's journal, it can be actually filled by harvesting ore of its tier or up to 2 tiers higher, and then you have to return it to the laborer for it to actually work. So if you're doing gathering, I recommend getting either wood or cloth or hemp or what the fuck are those called. Just journals into your inventory, empty ones. So once you fill them, they're gonna be worth like double the price you bought them for. But now you can see that the laborer has XP up here. So once he does enough quests, and he can actually level up to tier 6. So then you'll have to use tier 6 journals. But it also has a happiness, as I said right here. So you can actually check the manage, you can see what actually is fucking up the happiness. So you see that he actually wants trophies, he wants a table, probably wants chairs as well, he wants a bed. So we have to go get that as well. So I'll just show you this. You can also hire them as tier 2 from right here, from the board. But if we go back to the market, we just need to get some more, just so we can actually make him happy. So now that I'm at the market, let's go and see. Let's go for a table. How the fuck to even type yep, got it, one table. And let's also go for a, I think it was called a Prospector's trophy. I'm not honestly sure what it is called exactly. So let's just type trophy. I mean, should make, okay, never mind, there's the journals. And fuck the trophy, honestly, let's get a lower tier one. So let me just get this at home of scripture, and I also need a bed, so let's quickly get that. I know he wants some quality sleep. The higher tier the furniture, the more it's gonna cost. So right now I got 45k. And I bought the laborer for I think like 20k, so I'm down like 60,000. I mean, it's not much, but it's something, because you do need more items to keep them happy. And I mean, this is just one laborer, so if you do the math, with 10 laborers you need 600k for tier 5, and I mean the tomes to supply them every day. So if you just try to go up and up and up, it's worth it, but it's honestly hard to just get everything instantly. You just have to have enough silver at the start. So also now I realized that there is a furniture limit on the houses. So let me just go here, pick this up, and pick this up. Now let's quickly throw a table in the corner right here that no one can sit at. Let's put our scripture right here. And finally, let's put our bed right next to the table, because that's some good etiquette. Now if you go to his happiness, you can see that everything's filled, apart from the trophies, of course. I'm really confused on how, oh fuck, I'm really confused about how the trophies work, because I can't seem to find how it works. I mean, I think you need a tier 5 one, tier 4, tier 3, tier 2 and a tier 6 one. I'm not sure, but I think that should be correct, and maybe a Prospector's trophy. So what I recommend doing is leveling up your laborers to like tier 6 or 7 and then selling them on the market for a profit, because I think tier 8 doesn't really give you that much and it goes cheaper actually if it levels up to 8. So the laborers are a decent money making method, but I mean, it's not the best around honestly. I think it's just a lot of bullshit, that's all Benji has pushed. I mean, if less people do it, of course it's better, but you know, it doesn't seem that profitable. Like, it is decent, but if you have a lot of them, but it doesn't really have a good scalability if you only have 2. So what I recommend doing first is farming, as I said in my last island making video. You actually can make farming plots everywhere now, so all of these plots could be farming. And once you level it up, it'll take less focus than 1000 a day. Right now it's 454 for me. So let's go on to the destiny board. You can see here is the harvester one. Here's the crop one. I have it maxed out, but you actually only need the spec right here. So I mean, it's really good if you get the spec up, but you know, I wouldn't really say that it's the best way to make money. The more you do it, the more you're gonna make, so I recommend doing it if you're a starter, but you do need focus for it, so premium. I mean, you always need focus if you want to make more money. I think it just makes sense. But now on to the gambling method. You can actually press H and go under the, what's it called, pasture or kennel. I mean, you can already see what kind of mounts you can go here, so you can just build it on every slot, but you do need to feed your mobs and you do need to give them food. So for example, you can go swift claws, mammoths, I mean basically everything you want in there, but there's a plot twist. It's basically gambling because the smaller animals, the baby animals, are worth more than the bigger animals, and there's a reason behind it usually. For example, if you want to get a mammoth cub, it's actually cheaper than getting a normal mammoth, because if you want to get a mammoth, getting a mammoth cub is more expensive, because if you grow it up, it has a chance to spawn a baby next to it, I think 10 or 20% chance. So if you get it, it's gonna be an extra 100 million, if not, you're gonna lose like 20 million. But I recommend doing it with Swift Class or some shit. But the Swift Club carbs are really cheap, like 50k, and the mounts are 100k, but do keep in mind, you do have to use your focus for it and your food, so raw meat I think it was tier 5. So it is good, but as always, you can make a lot of them, and the more you do it, the more you level it up, the less focus you're gonna take. So, I mean, it's pretty good in my opinion, I think. It's not the best, but you know, it's not the worst also. I mean, also, you can just, I'll make a lot of different things, so you can make mills for food crafting, and you can make actually just normal food crafting spots. I mean, you can also make herb planting spots, they're really good as well if you want to craft potions, for example, but everything uses focus on your island basically, so if you want to craft or do something with that, then I don't recommend doing the focus required items, so doing laborers is better for that. But I mean, you know, I'm not the one to charge. But as I said, the laborers are pretty easy to do. You just need to throw them journals every day or every time they come back. And once you place them, it's a 30-minute cooldown for them to start working. I do want to mention that if you're leveling up farming, it's not that good to level up multiple items, because it doesn't give bonuses to the other ones. It only gives bonuses to that singular tree, so if I have wheat farming on 43, that's not gonna benefit me at all in the different ones. Same with mounts, it doesn't give you any other bonuses in the other categories, but you know, it's okay. So I think the best methods to do actually, the labor is gonna be the first spot because you don't really need premium for it. And it's pretty cheap if you start at tier 5, you just need to upgrade your houses to tier 5, so that's like a 200 or 300k extra cost on it, or 500k max I think. And the second is farming, that's what I'm doing here right now. The third one is herbs. The fourth one is going to be crafting. I think crafting's better than actually gambling on animals, but you know, gambling is just not that good because you're probably going to lose most of the times. But you know, if you have a lot of silver, you can do what you want in Albion Online because you are what you wear. Thanks for watching my guide. I quickly want to mention that Modifiers my guild is recruiting. The link will be down in the description. Same with my Discord where I do giveaways and all kinds of events once we get enough people. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to go check out all my other guides and my videos, my CTA experiences. And I mean, apart from that, see you later, alligator.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Twilight and the beautiful sea, I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive, we're like diamonds in the sky.